Hello, and welcome to the Wildcat Watch. My name is Dory Smith, and we have quite the show for you, so let's get to it. T, or most people know it as the Total Equality Alliance here at Baker, is an organization with the goal of equality for peoples regardless of race, sexuality, or gender. Here's Robert Dowdy with more about T.
Baker's Total Equality Alliance meets every other Thursday in Mabee Hall from 8 to 9, with a purpose in mind, to educate students while providing a safe space for LGBT youth and their allies.
These students can come to me and I won't discriminate against them based on who they are, or how they identify.
The TEA helps create steps forward for youth outside of conventional ideas of sexuality and gender, while providing security of mind in housing, classes, and even restrooms.
It gives a resource to LGBT students. That's why it's important. It normalizes the fact that LGBT is a normal thing. It's not supposed to be something that's different.
Baker's TEA helps fight the gender-centric parts of campus while being a resource for LGBT students and their allies, and a source of education for the daily struggles that being an LGBT youth entails.
If they needed us, we would offer our resources or advocate for that student.
Reporting for Baker, this has been Robert Dowdy.
The university's choir recently traveled to multiple high schools around the area in hopes of recruiting new members to continue their choral experience while furthering their education here at Baker. Wildcat Watch's Bailey Cabry has the story.
With the help of her choir students, Kathy Crispino set out to recruit new voices for the following school year. Baker students also listened to the high schools perform and provided them with feedback about life on campus during a Q&A session. The choral department hopes to benefit from this opportunity with new and talented voices come next fall. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Bailey Cabry.
Chris Smith is the Director of Marketing and Communications here at Baker and has decided this semester to venture into the field of teaching. Here's Wildcat Watch's Kelly Peltier with the story.
It's always something that I sort of batted around.
Chris Smith is an Overland Park, Kansas native and went to Blue Valley Northwest High School.
I thought that it would be really cool to get back into the classroom. I've seen higher ed on the other side and have loved working at Baker and just thought that this would be a really neat new thing for me to try.
He's no stranger to the industry as he's held several corporate jobs before his time at Baker.
So I wrote a lot for several magazines and publications in Kansas City and the Lawrence area, and then got hired on at Baker pretty quickly after I graduated as an intern in the marketing department and then worked my way up.
He talked about his teaching style and what he thinks sets him apart from the rest.
I'm not a professor who just goes chapter by chapter and assigns terms. I try to let the students do their own work in terms of some of the memorization pieces, and I think that every class period I try to give them a real world application.
That is the only class that I do not want to miss.
Talk about a day and a spirit lifter, going to class and being around the students. It just makes my day. It's easily the best 50 minutes of my day, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday that I spend with students.
He's bright-eyed and looking forward to a great year.
With the busy schedules that most students of Baker are faced with, it seems hard to find a job that works with their schedules. But for one student in Wildcat Watch's own, Robert Dowdy has found a job that not only works around his classes, but is also able to conserve gas as well. Here's Tyler Bruff with the story.
One thing that most college students struggle with in general is money. With a busy schedule between school, sports, or anything else students here at Baker are involved with, it seems that most people just don't have the time to find a means of income. But one student here has found a suitable job that not only is flexible with his class schedule, but is easy to get to.
Well, I got the idea when I was looking for job applications. I needed to make a certain amount of money by a certain amount of time to keep going to college, and I found out there was a job on campus that I wouldn't have to spend gas on or anything, so I decided, hey, why not work here?
Not having to spend money on gas isn't the only thing that Rob likes about his job.
Serving out in the front is, it's a lot of fun. You get to talk to the students, interact with them.
But not everything is fun.
The worst part about the job is being back in the dish room and being swarmed and having to deal with the trash on everybody's plates as well as all the dishes coming in and all the dishes that are already back there.
Doing dishes is just part of his daily routine.
My daily routine basically consists of me making sure that everything's ready to go at the start of the shift and everything is clean by the end of the shift.
But all the hard work pays off.
I think he's done really well, in a kitchen, for a first job for a lot of these student employees, it's kind of a tough environment. He's been able to jump in and do his part, and whatever I've asked him to do, he's been really good at it. He's asked questions if he hasn't understood, and he usually gets stuff done in a real timely manner.
Keeping up with your schoolwork while trying to earn money takes some key characteristics.
You have to be very good at organizing your life if you want to work and go to college.
I'm honestly pretty stressed by it. Between balancing, my school life, my personal life, and my work life, it just seems like I don't have enough time.
But if you're thinking about applying for the job, don't let that scare you away.
I would definitely recommend working here to other students.
This is Tyler Bruff reporting for Wildcat Watch.
For this week's Baker Beat, I asked students, when is it too early to start putting up Christmas decorations?
That's a great question, but I think it's never too early to put up Christmas decorations. Year round, I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday.
When do you think it's too early to put up Christmas decorations?
You should on December 1st, because I got this little tree that you put out in ornaments, and I only got 25 of them. So it's got to be 25, yeah.
When do you think it's too early to put up Christmas decorations?
Never. I love Christmas. Anytime after Halloween.
I'd say you should put it up December 24th to really get you in the Christmas spirit.
When do you think it's too early to put up Christmas decorations?
I would say before December 1st. Like, enjoy Thanksgiving, enjoy Halloween, and then put them up.
And here at Baker, we are definitely getting into the holiday spirit. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Dory Smith.